My dad always told me there will always be a need for people who can effectively communicate.
I was a corporate communications student here at University of Baltimore, and now I own my own business, Lisa Hetrick Designs.
I gotta get working on that video project. Hey, can I take out a camera?
Okay, today is October 13th. I'll get you one November 25th.
But that's Thanksgiving.
Some schools have so many students and so little equipment that it's almost impossible to get the equipment you need to get your work done on time. Not at UB. At the University of Baltimore, you get production equipment when you need it.
Hey, can I take out a camera?
How long do you need it for?
Just a couple of hours.
Sure. There you go.
Great, thanks.
No hassle. We keep our classes small. We keep our equipment up to date. We keep our schedules flexible. We keep our students satisfied. Corporate Communication, University of Baltimore.
I didn't really have a definite sense of which direction I wanted to go in, but I realized with the Corp Comm degree, I could really, get my feet wet, see what I liked the best, and take some extra courses in that area. And I was just hooked. I just thought this is going to be the place for me.
I'm a corporate communications major, and I transferred from Anne Arundel Community College.
I'm an undergrad student in the corporate communications program, and I transferred from the Mohawk Valley Community College.
I transferred from CCBC Catonsville.
My major is corporate communications. I transferred from Southern University in New Orleans, Louisiana.
I'm a corporate communications major at UB, and I transferred from Anne Arundel Community College.
UB really appealed to me because I like the small class sizes and also its convenient location.
Once I got oriented to the city, it's not bad at all, and I can catch the light rail from my house, and
I take the subway to UB, and then I transferred to the UB Shadow.
Location is really easy to get to. It's right off 83. If you come from the north or if you're coming from the south, you can go straight through the city.
I wanted something that was going to be convenient to me as a working person.
It was great. I was a full-time student working full-time.
UB also offered the most night classes out of the colleges that I looked at.
I'm able to get the classes I want in the evening regarding my schedule since I work like an 8 to 4:30 job.
Probably my first question that came out of my mouth was, do you accept all my credits? And UB accepted every single one that came their way.
Since I transferred from a community college, I transferred a full 60 credits here.
They took my credits, all 60 of them.
And it was really making it much easier. I wouldn't have to start all over.
All right, that wraps it up for today. See you guys next week. If you have any questions, just come on up.
We'll continue this on Wednesday. Class is over. Leave now.
At some schools, faculty are too busy with their classes, or their research, or their committee work, or their service obligations to meet with students. University of Baltimore faculty are there to help you succeed. At UB, you get faculty access when you need it. We keep our classes small, we keep our equipment up to date, we keep our schedules flexible, we keep our students satisfied. Corporate Communication, University of Baltimore.
I chose UB because they had the curriculum and major that I wanted in regards to corporate communications. They also have small class sizes, which I like because I can have one-on-one time with the professors.
I like the small class because it's really you're really not lost in the class. With a lot of people in the class, you really can lose yourself because you get intimidated with a lot of people. But being in a small size, you're really able to really learn and you'll be able to grasp everything.
The small class sizes were great because I'm able to interact with students on a professional level and on a more personal level.
It's such a creative environment. It's really important that the class size was small so that everyone got an opportunity to exchange and share, and that you had that attention.
What I found at UB, besides the fact that they had the kind of program I was looking for, was that it was geared more toward the older student. Most of my fellow students seemed to be in the same age range as I was,
I appreciate having classes with typically people that are older than me. It helps not only with the teachers realizing that people have real lives and real jobs, but also it helps me in the sense that I'm already in the working field.
They were very flexible and very understanding because I do have a life outside of going to school. I mean, I have a wife, I have children, I have grandchildren now.
If I was at home studying, I would feel old. They don't encourage you to go back to school in Australia. Whereas here, you guys just go to school all the time. It's really cool. I mean, I've had people in my classes that have been in their 50s, and I think that's great.
At some schools, computer labs and production facilities have schedules that are only convenient for the lab directors or instructors. But they certainly don't work for your schedule. UB's graphics and media labs are open 70 hours a week, which means you have access when you need it. We keep our classes small, we keep our equipment up to date, we keep our schedules flexible, we keep our students satisfied. Corporate Communication, University of Baltimore.
The lab was very helpful, like equipment-wise. They had everything I needed, all the software that I needed. And if I ever had any questions, the lab assistant was there to help me.
Yeah, accessing the equipment at UB is really easy. You just sign up for it outside. There's plenty of monitors to take care of all your needs. You know, all the stuff works when you get it. It's really top of the line kind of equipment.
It's nice in a class to know that you've got all the up-to-date equipment and the right programs.
The internship was extremely beneficial. Not only did I get a chance to do the writing and look at the messages and get some experience with technical writing, but I got to sit in on strategy sessions and internal meetings.
So I was able to work with the graphic designers to work on some projects.
My job is preparation, vistas.
I made a flash presentation that would be running in front of all 3 of his stores.
I worked in their marketing department and worked on some ad campaigns as well as on their website.
And these were real-world experiences. I got to see what I produced go into print or go on the air.
I think the CorpCom program really prepared me for the position that I'm in right now. It really laid the groundwork for all the basics that I needed to get my foot in the door.
You actually learn how to get together a whole campaign for marketing purposes, and I can actually take that to work and help them with marketing their products and services.
You can walk in somewhere and give someone a quote for a job and say this is how much it's going to cost. And you don't do that sort of stuff at community college, you just do the design side of things. So I think it ties in really well.
It's a good blend of all the skills needed to be a good communicator.
Well, I came in with some basic writing skills, and what I came out of UB with was some experience with marketing writing, internal and external corporate communications, whether it's an internal memo or a press release, you know, things that are practical.
It's really preparing me to go out into the business world rather than just knowing how to design something. It's really taking interest in what the clients are going to want, how to talk to people.
I really liked the way the program came together and didn't try to make you focus on one track. They really exposed you to a lot of different mediums, and then you could find your way.
Right now I'm working at Black & Decker and I'm a packaging designer.
And working also at Fox 45 News here in Baltimore.
I'm a web designer. I have my own business called BuddyMaynard.com.
And I am working at the Associated as creative director.
I'm the in-house writer, but actually 2 months ago I was promoted to senior consultant.
Seeing what other students and professors are doing professionally outside of the university setting has been inspirational and has helped me to better understand, you know, the business world.
Taking that real life experience is something that a lot of the professors here have, and they're able to transfer that knowledge to us.
It's a very well-respected program in the marketplace. When I interviewed for jobs, it was like, okay, she's from UB. I think it really got me in the door. And then the creativity and the talent that the skill set that I developed here is what got me in the door permanently.